You're either a saint or a sinner, and there's nothing in between. I think we all understand the evil that exists in the world. We're seeing it at a level like we have never seen in our lifetime before in this sort of post-Christian, anti-Christian time of corruption. We are seeing an entire society, an entire globe catapult headlong into gross kinds of corruption and immorality at every level, and the powers that be supporting all of that and taking aim at those who are righteous in the culture. This is exactly what Isaiah talked about in chapter 5 when he said bitter has replaced sweet and everything is upside down and inside out and overturned. The things that we always consider to be good are now considered as evil, and the things that were evil are now good. So we understand manifest evil in the world. We understand there's a battle between good and evil. We, as the children of God, have been made new creations, and we love righteousness, and we are set against a world that is bent on evil at a level that has never been seen before, because evil men get worse and worse through history, as the Bible says. We understand what we see and what we know and what we experience. But what we might not so readily understand is that beneath the surface in the spiritual realm, there's a massive, massive conflict going on. It's a conflict that involves holy angels who are ministering spirits sent to minister from the throne of God for the well-being of the saints and carrying out the will of God. And there is another spiritual force, a massive force of fallen angels that we know as demons, who engage themselves in the perpetration and the expansion of everything that is wretched and evil. This is the unseen world.
The Rothschilds family is arguably the top family in the Illuminati. With Satan worshiping being a standard in the family, they have also played a pivotal role in biblical history. The Rothschilds are known for owning all the major banks and are the richest family in the world. Amschel Moses Rothschild was born in the 1700s and was a money changer. Jesus warned us about the money changers. Amschel Moses had a son, Mayer Rothschild, who was born in Frankfurt, Holy Roman Empire. Understanding the difference between the Roman Empire and the Holy Roman Empire will be imperative when following the timeline from Babylon to the Roman Empire, to the Holy Roman Empire, to the British Empire, to the United Nations. Mayer Rothschild sent each of his sons to an area of influence with specific instructions on taking over via the banking system. Nathan Rothschild went to England, Salomon Rothschild went to Austria, Amschel Rothschild went to Germany, and James Rothschild went to France. In 1822, Emperor Francis I granted the 5 Rothschild's brothers hereditary noble titles, and they became barons of the Austrian Empire. During the Napoleonic Wars, one of the most historical stories that your history books won't teach you is that one branch of the Rothschilds family financed Napoleon, and another branch financed Britain, Germany, and other nations. The power of owning all the banks, news outlets, and shipping couriers will show in what happens next. Nathan Rothschild sent a courier to report disinformation that Napoleon was winning the war. He then went to the England stock market and started selling all of his stocks, causing everyone to panic and follow his lead. And since Nathan Rothschild was wealthy and most trusted his actions, everyone sold and the England stock market went to zero. 10 minutes before the real messenger of the fight came to announce that Napoleon had lost the war, Nathan Rothschild bought all the stocks and immediately became the wealthiest man in England. He then bought the Bank of England and made the famous following quote, "I care not what puppet is placed upon the throne of England to rule the empire on which the sun never sets. The man who controls the British money supply controls the British Empire, and I control the British money supply." This Satanistic international banking cartel is located in what's called the City of London. This is not to be confused with London City. The City of London operates in London City and is the financial center of the world. It serves as the headquarters of the biggest banks in the world, Freemasonry, and has been involved in banking with the Vatican. The City of London is a sovereign state and is not subject to laws of England, UK, or the royal family. The coat of arms of the City of London shows 2 winged dragons and a knight's helmet saying, "Lord, guide us." But we know the dragon is associated with Satan. The City of London is surrounded by dragons. Just look at this picture of all the statues of dragons. The House of Rothschilds is associated with Luciferianism and Satanism and has been the main player in the one world government to conduct a Luciferian ideology on the human race. The way we know this is Baroness Philippine Rothschild often wore jewelry of a horned goat, which is a symbol of Satanism. Look at this picture from a Rothschild's party. Here you can see Jacob Rothschild posing with Marina Abramovic in front of the famous painting called Satan Summoning His Legions. Marina Abramovic is a known Satanist. Edmund Rothschild was involved in the creation of the Jewish Colonization Association, which helped pave the way for Zionism. Zionism was directly involved in the events that led to the Nakba. If you're not familiar with the Nakba, it means the catastrophe. This term is used to describe the events of the 1948 Palestine War. You see, Zionist organizations began purchasing land and promoting Jewish immigration to Palestine. These Zionist organizations came from Baron Rothschild, which his large donations lent significant support to the establishment of the State of Israel. I'm getting this information from their website, rothschildsarchive.org. The Nakba, Zionism, and the State of Israel continue to be the conflict in the Middle East actively to this very day. When the Rothschilds established the banking house in Vienna, they provided large loans that allowed for the Congress of Vienna to occur, which led to the first attempt at a one-world government called the League of Nations. With the help of the Rothschilds and Rockefeller families, the League of Nations turned into the United Nations. The House of Rothschilds also assisted Cyrus Scofield in the publishing of the Scofield Bible. Cyrus Scofield had a significant influence on the Christian Zionist movement. The Scofield Bible helped fuel American support for the creation and defense of Israel, especially after 1948. In the result of the First Crusade, the city of Jerusalem was conquered and Godefroy de Bouillon became the ruler. Godefroy de Bouillon is of the Merovingian bloodline, who claims lineage to be from the house of David. Expect the Antichrist to come from this area. The Merovingian birthmark is a red cross. Godefroy de Bouillon also organized the Priory of Sion and created the Knights Templar with Hughes de Payens. The Knights Templar adopted the Merovingian birthmark as their emblem, the Red Cross. The Knights Templar and the Priory of Sion are known to possess the treasures of the ancient Jewish temple, but they were accused of Satanism and worshiping Baphomet. Some of the members were executed, but some of them escaped. Now, what happened to the members of the Knights Templar who escaped, who practiced Satanism and worshipped Baphomet? Well, Where can we find the continuation of the Red Cross? It's in the city of London, controlled by the Rothschilds. And when you see the Rothschilds wearing inverted pentagrams, that is related to Satanism and Baphomet. In summary, the Rothschilds family is the head of the international banking cartel, which has been involved in funding every war since 1776. They have a stronghold on every country by way of central banks and control every major business. They create and control money, and when they put "In God We Trust" on currency, they are not referring to Jesus. Their God is Satan. Please like, share, and subscribe as I continue to seek truth and fight evil.